Have you ever felt a quiet storm brewing inside you? Doubts whispering in your ear, energy slipping away like sand through your fingers, and life weighing you down with an invisible pull? What if you could unlock a hidden reservoir of strength, transforming that chaos into serene calm and that emptiness into effortless flow? This ancient hymn beckons us to ignite our inner spark, guiding us toward harmony and renewal. Let's journey through it together, verse by verse, uncovering its timeless wisdom for the soul. We start with the first verse. It urges us to offer our most authentic words to a vast, encompassing presence. Imagine the sun's first rays piercing through the morning fog, warming the earth with unwavering light. Half-hearted efforts only return empty echoes, but full commitment creates a genuine bond. Think of beginning your day with thoughts scattered like autumn leaves in the wind. This verse teaches us to channel our focus toward uplifting energies, drawing in a steady flow of clarity. In this alignment, peace emerges not as a fleeting visitor, but as a gentle abundance that nourishes the heart's hollow spaces. Sincerity becomes the key that unlocks the universe's gifts, integrating us into the infinite tapestry of existence. It reminds us that true connection isn't about grand gestures, but about showing up wholly, allowing our essence to resonate with the greater whole. This practice dissolves inner fragmentation, replacing it with a unified sense of purpose that radiates outward, touching every aspect of our being. Now, the second verse. It portrays this celestial force as the supreme sustainer, bestowing vitality like a crisp dawn breeze, invigorating the senses. It provides sustenance akin to roots delving into fertile earth, and shelter like an ancient oak enduring fierce gales. This presence acts as an ever-vigilant companion, overseeing our path with unwavering care. Envision wandering through a dense mist, feeling isolated, only for an internal glow to illuminate the concealed trail ahead. The hymn illustrates how acknowledging this support banishes solitude, weaving strands of profound trust that link us to our authentic self and the broader cosmos. Each breath synchronizes with cosmic affirmation, every stride bolstered by an unseen scaffold of assurance. Here, the verse delves into the essence of interdependence, showing how reliance on this force fosters emotional resilience, turning vulnerability into a source of strength. It encourages us to release the illusion of self-sufficiency, embracing instead a symbiotic relationship that amplifies our potential and infuses daily moments with a sense of belonging. Shifting to the third verse, it unveils a radiant plenitude enveloping all existence, an inexhaustible wellspring awaiting our invocation. This isn't remote enchantment. It's the inherent luminosity in every instant, like latent heat in a stone awaiting the sun's touch to emerge. The summons to partake challenges us to transcend self-imposed barriers, asserting our inherent entitlement to this brilliance. Picture a lush garden overrun by weeds of doubt, stifling its bloom. Invoking this power clears the undergrowth, permitting expansion. It broadens our perception, evolving mere observation into insightful discernment. The soul's subtle cadence harmonizes with the universe's majestic rhythm, forging an enduring oneness. This section emphasizes the transformative power of receptivity, teaching that abundance flows not from striving, but from openness. It invites us to recognize the sacred in the mundane, where a simple walk in nature becomes a dialogue with eternity, awakening layers of awareness that reveal life's interconnected beauty. The fourth verse transitions to a fervent appeal. It implores the outpouring of illumination and nectar-like insight to dispel scarcity. These elements symbolize unadulterated intention and soul-nurturing verities, igniting like primordial flames in the midnight void, repelling shadows of deprivation. The hymn depicts dispersing internal adversaries, voids of avarice or anxiety, like a breeze sweeping clouds from an azure expanse. Visualize a cluttered space reflecting a turbulent mind. This invocation restores order, seeding vitality in barren corners. It cultivates profound tranquility, supplanting disarray with a seamless current of completeness. The heart's murmurs evolve into exultant melodies. Delving deeper, this verse explores purification as a ritual of renewal, where letting go of mental clutter creates space for inspiration. It highlights how such acts foster emotional alchemy, converting pain into wisdom and fostering a state of inner sovereignty that withstands external turmoil. Rising to the 5th verse, it exalts prosperity in its purest guise, a luminous vigor ascending to ethereal heights, interfacing with the boundless. This internal radiance eclipses ephemeral possessions, akin to a star's constant beam traversing cosmic obscurity. It lauds divine counsel as a valiant ally, imbued with sagacity and equilibrium. Contemplate navigating a meandering stream. Yielding to its current evades perils, unveiling latent capabilities. The verse exhorts attunement to life's profound vibrations, morphing impediments into portals of revelation. Equilibrium emerges as our innate condition, a radiant constancy amid flux. This part underscores the elevation of consciousness, where material pursuits give way to spiritual fulfillment. It inspires us to view challenges as invitations for evolution, cultivating a mindset where balance isn't forced but flows naturally, illuminating paths to self-mastery. The 6th verse reveres the invigorating gales that instill valor in internal conflicts. They elevate the spirit amid adversities, like dawn dew revitalizing parched soil, reinstating steadfast determination. It commemorates triumphs over myriad obstacles, embodying the shattering of delusions that constrain us. Confront a reflection of insecurity. This holy surge fractures it, bestowing liberation. Through these contemplations, we forge indomitable fortitude, perceiving trials as summons to expansion. Internal bliss unfurls from the essence's boundless vitality, blossoming into an eternal sanctuary of the spirit. Here, the verse delves into resilience as a dynamic force, teaching that courage arises from surrender to supportive energies. It encourages embracing vulnerability as a catalyst for growth, where each setback refines our inner landscape into a resilient haven. In the 7th verse, the Odyssey turns to resolute advancement, eroding barriers with tender tenacity, each obstruction symbolizing archaic habits, dissolving like dunes under lapping tides. With prescience as a vigilant sentinel, we discern deceptions from afar. Traverse a labyrinth of diversions. This alliance unveils lucid roots. It beckons us to embody audacity, forging profound spiritual bonds that emancipate. Permits benevolence to cascade unimpeded, enriching our essence with perpetual reciprocity and luminous benevolence. This segment emphasizes proactive engagement with life's hurdles, portraying persistence as a gentle yet powerful eroder of limitations. It fosters a perspective where foresight becomes intuition, guiding us toward authentic living infused with grace and mutual enrichment. The 8th verse encapsulates unyielding resistance against surges of deception. Steadfast amid tribulations, these assailants resemble invasive growths in a fertile meadow. The hymn's potency eradicates them promptly. Envision a core besieged by critiques. Invoking this force dismantles fortifications stratum by stratum. It imparts teachings in perseverance, where conquests coalesce into a robust foundation. Charts a course to an existence aglow with intent and profound repose, where significance illuminates obscurity's veils. Delving into endurance, this verse reveals how steadfastness builds character, transforming adversity into a forge for purpose. It inspires a life where clarity emerges from chaos, creating sanctuaries of meaning that endure. Progressing to the 9th verse, it acclaims the swift subjugation of fractured domains, consolidating them in capitulation. These sovereigns represent discordant impulses that fragment us. The sacred impetus orchestrates a chord. Audition a discord of disparate tones merging into symphony. This energy conducts serenity. It intensifies our comprehension of totality, even in stillness, aligns with an occult symphony of sustenance, propels us toward serene victories that reverberate cosmic integrity. This part explores integration as the path to wholeness, where internal conflicts resolve into harmonious unity. It teaches attunement to subtle energies, fostering triumphs that echo eternal balance. The 10th verse elucidates safeguarding the vulnerable, compelling even colossi to yield to enlightenment. This aid resembles an anchor in eddying currents, stabilizing our expedition. Disseminating such benevolence mirrors the cosmos's munificence, equilibrating discord. Uplift a wavering companion. This interchange fortifies everyone. It nurtures empathy, metamorphosing connections into wellsprings of communal radiance and enduring serenity, where solidarity constitutes the bedrock of enlightened existence. Here, the verse highlights compassion's ripple effect, showing how protection extends inward and outward, building communities of shared strength. Lastly, the 11th verse envisions enduring pacts with elevated entities, securing elation and rapture. These affiliations akin to interlaced tendrils, resilient against gales. Extolling this entity sustains life's bounty, brimming with exalted endeavors. Behold a vast twilight firmament. This vow instills awe, impels us along trajectories of inspired accomplishment, where the spirit's narrative intertwines with the celestial chronicle. This concluding verse celebrates eternal bonds, inspiring a life of wonder and purposeful pursuit. To weave this hymn into your routine, consider these fresh approaches. Begin mornings by invoking its plea for illumination, visualizing it dissolving daily stresses like mist under sunlight, paving a path of focused intent. When decisions loom ambiguous, draw on its theme of taming realms, imagining discordant thoughts harmonizing into clear guidance for confident choices. In interactions, channel its guarding essence, offering empathetic support that deepens relationships, turning conversations into bridges of mutual uplift. Before sleep, reflect on its radiant abundance, journaling moments of inner light to cultivate gratitude that invites restorative dreams. As we conclude, this hymn murmurs of your soul's latent potency, illuminating roots to profound tranquility and plenitude. Allow its profundity to resonate within, elevating the ordinary to the sacred. If it stirs you, pass on this luminescence. Embrace your luminous narrative with open embrace.